Miss Ma'am, 2 boyfriends?
So, since you're here, I'm asking you to stay. I'm trying to fight my tears. I just got used to it.
Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Taniya Anitra, aka Tiny, back with another video for you guys. If you are new to my channel, click the subscribe button. If you are OG, welcome back. As you can see by the title, today I'm doing a chit chat get ready with me, and I don't even remember the last time I've done one of these. I saw Aaliyah's face do one of these where she gave like advice, or she told her like supporters or fans or whatever to DM her some stuff, or you know, swipe up or whatever. So I did the same thing on my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, make sure you do that. Well, actually I posted it on my spam, but you have to follow my real Instagram to get into the spam, because like, what you thought this was. So basically I posted and was like, girl talk, let me know some things y'all need advice on, want to talk about or whatever. And I got some really good ones. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get much, but baby, I'm not gonna be able to get all of them this time. But let me know if y'all want this to become like a series, because y'all know I be talking my junk a lot on this channel. So I don't know, I feel like I'm good at giving advice. I'm not the best at taking advice, but I am so good at giving advice. Yeah, I'm like your big sister, your little sister, whatever, with all the wisdom, if you let me tell it. So yeah, make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get right into it. I'm just gonna be doing my makeup. I haven't done my makeup in a little minute. If you watched my last vlog, you know my face was super broke out, so I didn't even want to do my makeup, but it has gotten a lot better. I threw this shirt on simply because it's dirty, and why would I put on a good shirt just for makeup? Like, I am gonna take pictures, but I'm just taking like some simple mirror pictures. I might post them if they come out right, because my mirror pictures never come out right, like ever. So yeah, and I still have my makeup in this thing from when I went to Miami. If you haven't watched the Miami vlog, what are you doing? Once again, come on. So first I'm gonna just start by priming my face, and I'm gonna let y'all know all the products I use, because why not? I'm not a beauty guru or anything, but I'm getting there. Maybe not. I'm just talking my junk at this point. I'm finna go in with this ELF hydrating face primer. I felt like it would be smarter to do my eyebrows first, but I'm just trying not to rub so much primer around my eyebrows, because I noticed that when I do that, it just where am I gonna sit this? My vanity is a mess right now. I'm gonna sit that on the floor for now. So let's get into the first question before I even, y'all, I'm so unorganized. I'm sorry if y'all hear kids in the background. That's what life is like with a kid, you know. It's cool. For the first one, it's so good to me. It's just such a good question. Okay, here's the first one. We got to stop and read this one, then I'm going to get into it while I talk to her. And y'all are free. Feel free to leave your opinions or what you think she should do in the comments. You know, let's make this like a group discussion or whatnot. Okay. She said, okay, I need advice on my daughter's father. So basically he was abusive. We was together for 3 years, and we eventually had a daughter. She'll be 1 on Monday, and so now me and her father aren't together, but because of the things he's done to me while I was trying to simply co-parent with him, has caused me to be very protective over my child when it comes to him. He hasn't seen her since May, and that's because when I tried to be cool with him, he got mad at me for not coming to his house with my daughter, even though we aren't together. And ultimately, we was fighting outside, and he was trying to keep my child. Since then, he hasn't seen her. Am I wrong for this? I hate that it's this way. I really do, but because of things he said about not only me, but the baby, I just don't trust him at all. Girl, tell me why I just felt everything you said. Tell me why. And I'm not trying to make this about me, but if you watch me, then you know that Kingston's dad isn't around like he's supposed to be. Kingston isn't always with his dad. Kingston is always with me. Everything you said, I can relate. Like, it's like if my baby daddy is mad at me, he doesn't want to take care of Kingston. If we're getting in an argument, he doesn't care about Kingston. But say if I'm on good terms with him and I'm just going along with whatever he thinks is cool, if everything is going his way, basically, oh, he wants to, you know, try to be the best father. But if we disagree on something, he turns into this deadbeat that just doesn't care. And I'm not sure, like, if he's... Oh, okay, so you're keeping your daughter away from her because you don't trust him. And I can't blame you for that, because you did say that he says stuff about not only you, but your daughter when he's mad. For one, who speaks on their daughter? Who speaks on their child when they're mad? Like, what? And I'm not trying to well, he deserves to be dissed. But my baby daddy has done the same thing. When he got mad at me, he'll be like, go tell them other niggas to raise him and shit like that. And that's why I don't really trust my son around him. And it's not even just because of that. It's because of the lifestyle he lives as well. But I mean, I knew that when I was 16. But it's like now I'm a lot more wise. And I see that I don't want my son growing up being like him. I don't feel like you're wrong. I don't, because if he's trying to co-parent, why is he mad that you don't want to come over there with your daughter? Like, you don't want to be with him, obviously. You said he was abusive. He's abusive, and that's a big red flag right there. So you have every right to kind of be skeptical about leaving your daughter around him, simply because you never know. Like, you never know. He might get mad one day and just hit your child because she's crying. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying he would, but that's just scary to me. And I've never been in that situation where my baby's father has put his hands on me. But I know if he did, I wouldn't trust leaving my son around him. So I don't feel like you're wrong. And it seems like the only reason he's even trying to keep her is because he was mad at you. And he knows that your child is your weakness. And that's the same way like, girl, I feel you 100% on this topic, because my baby daddy is the same way. Like, every time he gets mad and I point out what he's doing wrong and that he's not being the best father, he says shit like, oh, well, just let me keep him then. You don't have to worry about Kingston. Why would I let you keep my child? And I don't know. It's like every time I do let my son go with him, I'm just worried, because for one, you're not a consistent parent. You are the parent that pops in and out. And that's the issue I have as well. I can't keep letting people pop in and out of my son's life, father or not. That's not healthy for the child. That is very confusing. I went through that growing up, and I was very confused. Like, I had a person I looked at as a father figure, but seeing someone that is your father and then he just popping in and popping out, it's confusing. I'm probably dragging this, but girl, it's like I know what to say, but at the same time I don't, because it's like, just know you're not wrong. I go through the exact same thing. Well, I don't anymore, because I don't put up with it, but I definitely know where you're coming from. Everything you've said in that message, I've been through it, except the abuse part. Now, the abuse part, that would automatically right there, that would make me, like, not trust him around my child alone. I wouldn't even want to be around him, period. Like, a nigga got one time to hit me, and I wouldn't want me around you. I wouldn't want my child around you. I mean, at the end of the day, you're a female, he's a nigga. 9 times out of 10, he's stronger than you. Who knows? He might psych out on you one day. Psych out on you, beat you up, hit your kid just for crying, throw the kid. Like, you never know. Niggas are crazy. Like, men are annoying, honestly. This generation of baby daddies, why do they think it's so cool to be deadbeats? Like, And these kids be so innocent. The only time they care about these kids is when they're trying to get back at the mother, because they know that these kids are our weakness. You're not wrong. That child doesn't have to see him. Like, it's obvious that he only wanted to keep the child because he knew it was getting to you. So leave him alone. You're not wrong for that. Just be the best mother you can be. Honestly, you don't need him from what I just read. So I don't know everything, but that taught me enough. The abuse part, that's automatically too far, because why are you even putting your hands on the mother of your child? Ain't no way you got respect for your child if you're hitting the child's mother. How you gonna grow up and tell your child that? Oh yeah, I used to beat your mom's ass. No, you're not wrong. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care. Say hi.
Hey.
Look at the camera. Say hey.
Hey.
He's eating yogurt. Show them your yogurt. Well, the spoon. Okay, go in there, okay? Mama's filming a video, okay? You want me to open the yogurt for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do they make it so hard to open these yogurts? Don't waste the yogurt. Thank you. Now I know that I definitely need to go up a shade darker, because I didn't want to go too dark. But I mean, my hair is like jet black, you know, so I should have. I don't know what was making me say, no, just do the espresso. I definitely need the blackish shade, because this is not giving what it's supposed to give. Somebody said, can you talk about toxic parents and living in a toxic household and give advice? I don't really know where to start, because you didn't give any details. You just told me to talk about it. All I can say is I don't know what to say. I don't know where to start, but coming from someone who has been in that situation of living in a toxic household and having toxic parents, it's hard for sure. It's definitely hard, but at the end of the day, you just gotta be strong, and you gotta make it until you're 18. You gotta deal with it until you're 18, until you can move out. That's literally all I did. Like, I was just super depressed and super stressed, but I made sure I had enough coins to move out when the time came, because I wasn't finna keep dealing with that, especially when I had a child too. No, because I had to be a better parent for my child as well. I couldn't be that still staying with them. You can't be a better you in a negative situation and when you have negative energy around you. Also, I don't know what your situation is, but try reaching out to somebody else in your family. Like, do you have a grandparent? Do you have uncles, aunties that you feel like could help you? I felt like I didn't really have nobody to help me, so I kind of just held everything in and did shit on my terms. But you really just gotta thug it out, and you really just gotta deal with it until you're able to get away. That's all I did. And I feel like that's why I don't really know what to say, because that's all I did, literally. Like, you just have to deal with it. Like, there's literally nothing you can do if you don't have any other family members to depend on or count on. Then all you can do is just deal with it and suck it up and pray about it until you're old enough or you get enough funds to be where you want to be. I mean, if you're able to take care of yourself now and you're trying to get away, look into getting emancipated, because I was going to do that at first, but I was already 17 then. So I was like, I only have a few months till I'm 18, so it's no point of even getting emancipated. But basically, getting emancipated is when you're basically considered an adult before you turn 18. And a lot of teenagers do this when, again, they grow up in toxic households and they need to get away from their parents, or their parents already aren't doing much for them, so they might as well go ahead and take care of themselves. And that's what I was trying to do, but by the time I was trying to do it or found out about it, I was already about to be 18. So yeah, look into that if you feel like you're gonna be able to take care of yourself without your parents. It's really hard to take care of yourself. I know a lot of us are seeing all these teenagers on social media getting apartments and cars and all that, but it's hard. Like, don't let social media fool you and think it's easy. Moral of the story, you're just gonna have to thug it out until you get to a point where you can take care of yourself and keep your distance. Like, I know y'all are in the same household, but you still can, like, try to block out. Why do I always mess up my eyebrows? You can still try to block out the negative energy. So by that I mean, like, let people talk their junk or whatever, but just brush it off and be like, okay, pray, read your Bible, do like what's it called, daily affirmations, do stuff to just make you feel good. Do stuff like that. I'm sorry I wasn't the best at that topic, but if it were a specific question or something, I would have been spot on, but I just really didn't know where to start with that because I could be talking all day. I really don't know. I'm sorry. I've been talking so long, look. It won't even move anymore. It's so dry. No. Let's see if that works. Probably won't, but yeah, it's not working. This is a fail. Maybe I shouldn't do my eyebrows. Yeah, we're gonna wipe the eyebrows off. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place this morning. And yes, it's morning. It's morning. Can y'all believe I'm up in the morning? Can y'all believe I'm filming a video in the morning? I've been doing good with this morning stuff because I'm gonna keep bragging about it until I get used to it, because y'all know I was not a morning person and I'm still really not. Like, I have to make myself get up, but I'm getting there. Like, it doesn't feel as hard as it used to. So yeah, we're not gonna worry about eyebrows. I think I'm gonna just go get them arched or something. Somebody asked, how would you cope with a person you kept adjusting your life for, but yet they never make any adjustments for you, and every time y'all argue they turn shit around on you and make you feel less than, and when they see you doing good, they try to come back into your life? Let me say this. I have had a lot of people in my life try to come back because I'm doing good. And if they're coming back only because you're doing good, that's your number one sign, red flag, whatever, right there to cut them off. That's a sign that they're just trying to use you. They just want to be around you because, you know, you're doing your thing right now. But before that, was they studying you? No. So you don't even question yourself about that. If somebody is coming around after they see your achievements, but they weren't around when you were over there trying to get them and work for them, they don't deserve to be there while you're winning. If they weren't there while you were struggling, they don't deserve to be around you while you're winning. That's all I'm going to say on that part. But if you keep adjusting your life and changing shit around for somebody else and they're not doing the same for you, cut them off. Like, because obviously you're putting way more into the situation than you're gaining. You're losing way more than you're gaining. This ain't even a hard question, girl. Like, you just gotta cut them off, let them go, because just from this little, you're not gaining anything from whoever you're dealing with. Every time y'all argue, they turning shit around on you. Like, that's just, I don't know if you gotta be dealing with a boy. So yeah, he's just not mature, which is fine because a lot of boys don't mature till they're about 30. Boys are just so immature. I'm at a point in my life where I don't even care about boys. Like, they're so annoying. I've been having the best time of my life just... Why did I put on lip gloss while doing makeup? I'm just having the time of my life just enjoying me. Like, because I'm learning that boys are just boys. I just haven't seen anyone that can bring much to the table, which is fine with me because we're only 19. Well, I'm only 19. So I don't expect too much, but I feel like I'm very much different than most 19-year-olds. So I'm not going to settle for another 19-year-old that can't bring what I'm bringing. I need someone on my level. You need someone on your level. This person isn't on your level. He's just not it. He's not willing to make sacrifices for you. He's being a little boy and doesn't want to admit to stuff. He just wants to turn everything around on you. So let him go. Let him go. Let him do what he want to do, because he don't deserve you, for one, obviously. So cut his lame ass off, girl. He's so lame, obviously. Girl power over here. Boys are disgusting. Boys are so annoying. It's like they don't understand anything. And I'm not going to say all boys, but most boys. It's like they act so dumb, and it's like they do it on purpose. I feel like everybody else in the comments is just going to say, cut him off. Like, it ain't even too much to say. You can say to that. Just, how would you cope with it? Cut him off. If you really like him, you just going to have to deal with it, because I don't even see why you would really like somebody like that. Like, just cut him off. And I'm not being judgmental, because I've definitely had my fair share of liking stupid, annoying, dumb boys, but I've grown a lot. I'm just speaking from like personal experiences. Cut him off, because it's going to save you a lot of heartaches, a lot of time. And yeah, what is it giving? I don't know why, but I'm starting not to feel this foundation anymore. I feel like it matches, like it used to match perfect, but now I feel like it doesn't match to me like that anymore. Maybe I need to let it set and stuff, but lately I've just been feeling like this ain't it. This is the Maybelline Fits Me in the shade Coconut, and I use the dewy and smooth. I know one time somebody asked me why don't I use the matte kind, and I don't use that kind because I feel like the matte is more like for oily skin, and I have very dry skin, so I prefer this, because I just know the matte's foundation on me, it made me feel it made my skin feel very uncomfortable, and I didn't like that. Like, I felt like I was in a shell. And they don't even sell the dewy and smooth in stores like that. Like, they do, but only like in the lighter shades. So I forgot where I went for this, but I know I didn't get it in Macon. They never have it in Walmart's in my shade. They always have dewy and smooth in the lighter shades, the white people shades, the light skin shades, but they never have it for the darker girls in stores. And somebody said, okay, so I got 2 boys in my life right now, and I'm kind of in a relationship with both. I know which one I want to be with, and that's the one I've been messing with for like 4 years, but he's just so toxic. And the other one I've been talking to for the same amount of time, but I met him a little after the other boy, but he always had another girl on the side. But now he want to try and work on things with us, and I currently just got back into a relationship with the both of them. Basically, I don't know what to do. Miss Ma'am! 2 boyfriends? I don't know, because I've never, like, I'm not that bold. I just always felt like I would get caught up. So you're bold, for one. How are you doing that? That's the question I have for you. For one, Miss Ma'am, you need to choose one. Oh, and plus, I don't know if you're sexual with them or anything, because you didn't specify all that. But I hope you're not being sexual with both of them, because that's nasty. And I'm pretty sure if you're in a relationship with both of them, and you look kind of older. Yeah, you look kind of older. But then again, you don't. I don't know. But you know, when you're in a relationship with boys, they expect you to do this and that. Not saying you have to, but if you are going to have 2 boyfriends, don't be sexual with both of them, because STDs are real, okay? She said she know which one she want to be with. The one that she's been with for 4 years, but he's so toxic. She didn't tell me how he was toxic. But when you're with someone for a long time like that, y'all kind of become toxic. And I say people become toxic because y'all aren't really meant to be together, but y'all just trying to, you know, keep it going because y'all got history. Another thing, I feel like people just think toxic is cute now. I feel like that's why a lot of couples these days be like, oh, I love him, but we're so toxic. They say it like it's cute. It's not cute. Sometimes you have to forget about the history and like see, okay, what are you gaining out of this relationship now? And you said the other one you've been talking to for the same amount of time. So basically, girl, you kind of a dog, because you've been in a relationship with this boy for 4 years, but you've been talking to another one on the side for the same amount of time. So basically, you're a dog, okay? You're dogging both of them, okay? But he always had another girl on the side. So you knew? Basically, both of y'all are dogs. I wouldn't even trust the second one because I wouldn't even trust you. It's crazy that your boyfriend doesn't... Oh my gosh, you're a cheater. That's basically cheating, because I'm not even doing my makeup. Like, this one has me like, girl, you are bold. Basically you're cheating, because if your boyfriend was doing that, you would say he was cheating. Don't lie, because that's what those girls do. This is proof right here that women can be just as bad as men. We love to say men are this, men are that, but us women be doing it too. Okay, maybe y'all are toxic. Your real relationship, y'all are toxic because he kind of suspects that you're cheating and you're talking to another nigga. Maybe that's why y'all toxic. I don't know, but girl, I don't know what to tell you, but you just need to pick one. You already said you want to stay with the one for 4 years. So if that's who you want to be with for real, then why are you even entertaining the other one? You don't want to be with him for real if you're entertaining the other one. Because if you really cared for him and wanted to be with him, you wouldn't play with that. You wouldn't even, what's the word I'm looking for? Say you get caught one day. If you really want to be with this person, you're not gonna risk anything, basically. So I'm getting the vibe like you really don't know who you want to be with, because if you did, you wouldn't be entertaining both of them. So it's like right now you're getting the best of both worlds, and to me, you're the one that is just wilding out right now. I would say pick one and just stick to that one and stop playing with both of them, because somebody's gonna get very hurt. You might make the two boyfriends end up fighting or something. That's just being very messy. Cheating is not cute. You're basically cheating. Don't cheat, because you wouldn't want nobody to cheat on you. And if it was like one of your boyfriends doing that, you would probably be very hurt. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. You just need to pick one. If you say you really want to be with him, you wouldn't be risking it. You wouldn't let anything come in the way of that. So the fact that you have two boyfriends, it's no way you just really want to be with him. Somebody said, hey Taniya, hey girl, I have a question for the girl talk video. So how do I tell this boy I don't like him in the nicest way possible? I really don't want to hurt his feelings. Any advice? See, I used to have a problem with this, and I still have a problem with this, because in the last video, the Prepare With Me for Miami, somebody was like, Taniya, you're making it seem like you want it because all you had to do was tell him no. Don't sit there and tell me what I wanted, because some people, as you can see, have problems with being mean and sometimes telling people no. And I've always been like that my whole life. Like, I always had a difficult time just telling people no, because you never know how they'll react. You're afraid of them just becoming this mean person because you said no. Here's proof that I'm not the only one like that. But basically, this girl was like, I wanted to be with this old white man because I had a hard time telling him no. Girl, shut up. It's easier for me to tell somebody no through text, which is not a good thing. But if you are talking to him through like text, just hit him up and be like, hey, I know you're interested in me, but I'm just not really interested in a relationship right now. I'm just not. Like, you don't even have to make it a big thing. You're making it, well, I can't say you're making it, because I make things a lot bigger than it have to be. But just tell him straight up, like, hey, I know you're interested in me. I'm not interested in a relationship. Maybe we could just be friends. That's something I would say. Like, it's not even much to it. You don't even have to say it just like that. You could say, I know you're interested in me, but I'm not really getting the same vibe from you. I'm sorry. I would just rather be friends. That one's a little bit more straightforward and mean, but it won't kill him. It won't hurt. Well, it might hurt his feelings a little bit, but yeah. Can you please talk about keeping up with hygiene and how to get over a breakup? Let's talk about hygiene, because I don't think I really ever touched up. Oh, I'm not doing contour today because I can't find my contour brush. Plus, I haven't been feeling contour lately. I really just been doing foundation with a little bit of concealer, and not been good. But hygiene, I would say, girls, not even girls, everybody needs to take their hygiene serious. Like, I hate girls who don't take their hygiene serious. I hate being around girls who stink. I feel like your hygiene is kind of like a first impression type of thing. Like, if you're going around somebody, make sure you smell good, because people are gonna remember that. Like, you might go around somebody and they be like, dang, did you smell Taniya? She smells so good. But say if you stink, it's gonna be hard to get rid of that and come back from that. People gonna be like, oh, did you smell Taniya? That bitch stank, man. She smelled like shit. Like, So with girls, when you're wearing your pads, I'm just saying random stuff that's coming to my mind. When you're wearing your pads, change them how often they need to be changed. Because I know when I was in school, I was tired of smelling fish. Okay? I mean, some girls had just that fish smell from being little thoughts, but change your pad when it needs to be changed. Don't be wearing that same don't be wearing that same pad all day. Okay? Take showers daily. I know it's a lot of people out here that believe you're not supposed to take showers daily and la. Do it. Just do it. Especially if you're like somebody who's out all the time. What makes you think you can be out all day in this weather, being outside, and come back home and don't bathe, and you go out the next day and do the same thing and don't bathe? What makes you think you're not gonna have an odor? I just feel like girls should just take pride in their hygiene. Oh, and hygiene is not only about smelling, but it's about your appearance as well. Don't be coming to school with bunnies on. Don't go to school with bunnies on. Like, at my old school, at Southwest, the school I graduated from, bitches would come to school with bunnies on. That is the most ghetto shit. Please don't be that type of girl. Bitches would come to school with pajamas and bedroom shoes on, and I'm not capping. I wish I was. I'm not. There was a lot of them that did that, and that's just not cute. Why would you come to school with a bonnet on? And they did it like it was normal, and I never saw that until I went to that school. Hi. Y'all, look at his mouth. Come here. Look at his mouth. Look at your mouth. Oh my gosh. Do y'all think this is good enough for my pictures? Like I said, I'm only taking mirror pictures. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Missing my moles. My moles. I really just be doing something random with the nose mole thing. But I do need to put my mole back on where my nose is at. Cause ooh, I made that too big. We don't want to cover up the real mole. And I'm going to uncover my tattoo. Okay, that one's good. Okay, cute. Now the top one. My edges are covering this one, so we don't really gotta be too extra with this one. Should I answer one more while I do my edges? Let's see. If y'all thought I was doing a full makeup look, god damn it, I'm not. I forgot to do my setting spray. Let's see if I got any more good ones. This one. It's not much, but it's something. I'm barely getting it on my face. This is the Morphe setting spray, the Madison Beard collab, whoever that is. But somebody said, can you talk about suicide and depression? I just want to say with suicide, it's never worth it. I don't care what you are going through. It's not worth it. Please, like, get help. Reach out to somebody, because it's really people out there who care. It's really organizations that are here to help. Like, I have been there before, but I've never went through with it because I always knew deep down in my head, like, it's not worth it. You're not doing anything with suicide but putting your pain on everybody else. So yeah, you're now at peace or whatever, hopefully. Like, we really don't know what happened in the afterlife. So yeah, hopefully you're at peace now and not going through what you were going through. But you are leaving your parents with not only heartache and pain, but you're leaving them with funeral expenses that they didn't see coming. Like, you're so young. Like, I know you are, because I just looked at your profile picture. So please don't. Well, most of us have always, like, had suicidal thoughts. Like, it's way more common than people, think. Please don't do it, because you're just literally just putting your pain, you're pushing your pain onto somebody else. That leads to other people becoming suicidal because they feel like, dang, this is my fault she did this, or dang, why didn't I know this, or something like that. There are people you can reach out to, get a therapist. Let people know that you are depressed. Like, don't go through it by yourself, because your parents may not understand, because I know it's a lot of parents who just be like, go depress them dishes and shit like that. But on a serious note, it's way too many people out here that actually care. So don't take your life away because of the people around you that don't care. When it's 7 million people in this world. 7 billion maybe? Am I right? I don't know. It's way too many people in this world to take your life because you feel like others don't care. It's somebody that cares. Don't be afraid to ask for help. For one, keep fighting it. Be strong. Because at the end of the day, you are your own worst enemy. It's you against you. And you just gotta come out stronger. The only person that has the right to take your life is the man above, okay? The Most High. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if y'all would like more of these, because I kind of enjoy, being a big sister, giving y'all some advice, So let me know if y'all want some more of these. Comment some video suggestions. And like I said, if you're new here, click that subscribe button. This was my first one, so I know I might be a little dusty, okay? I probably wasn't the best, but I love y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hold on, give me a kiss, cause look at these lips. Look at these lips. Love you.